This FM 104.3. Good to meet you.
I'm say a year pass and a year can say fix the country for a day at Chopaba. Say I've seen something like this over here. Fix the country convenience apologizes for planned armed demonstration. Say apology bisa about Hassan Yamihu shit is I see.
The main convenience on their Facebook.
Yeah, Okatechie free fa. Onona or this actual panel ebaye.
There's no indication that he's speaking for the group.
Of course.
Okay.
Of course.
Very well. Enti say no munya mpa acho de na ye betimi aka bi. Na me pesa me kan say obia wo kwan ofa so a ogine din so hu eja ni din to ho man chiri ma ba be kan ne ho asem ni ade ye wonpanifo bebre empo answer na osagefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah be bakra no na o ma ye bibi e call mine history mu o mine nguma kese mu say saafo wo ho ene ye kan o ho asem ni ade a etimi di bitufo etimi di bi hye ye ho nkran ni ade e ma ne mema alike ahema nom ni ahemfo nom ni ade ne politically so mo a omu lead serious movements ni ade a eje Ghana see ho even before independence. After independence crown ya fa yen ho totroto sa akesefo by pa their actions and inactions are recorded in history and ye kan omo ho asem ni ade enti ne di kan say ye nuanom yom convenience for fix the country movement omo start movement bi say ya say first thing say so mu hu say ochina bi they would also be referenced for some discussions nti numbe bia no make sure say be stay within Ghana ha your norms ne your culture ne your behavior ne enema ye gitum say ye enema papa nti me first comment to them no. Secondly, omu movement omu demonstration so mba be a force under what kind of rights na third generation rights and part of their fundamental human rights and right to life, right to free speech, right to then and then your group rights to say second generation rights are maybe a right to education, right to health, right to then for we a third generation writer a writer a subject to approval and as a permit enti enema be listed woman. Don't be surprised if obi betimi afa na makoma scrutinize say eya na say nya enti say who apply you first have to ask yourself say me kwa kwasre permit da kwa demonstration nema no amedi shemu no are they permissible ne di kan ye krum ha na ye oman mu ha say are we saying say we do baby afi the guns will be permissible in the free public space and say be wo to kra police for kra no ne ade kra no wo to a you don't display it like that because obi ho no mo kwa etimi ma ni traffic anase ni yemhye no ana bi benye obi ana sabe otimi gina etua no anase ohu moja kra otimi ye nti whoever prepared that request sabe yema mu fetu nko demonstration no that person was doing beyond the normal. Afi yenko broadcasting house mekai those days so obi be yakua the person targets the broadcasting house and they say media house is not also until the broadcasting house has lost that symbolic adini they declare cool. But trust me, why the broadcasting house media house are also they say maybe come back say any ye person ye call ebia radio station be me person mebo station be edin. Why the broadcasting house? You see, until they are sending some signals ye pay to the Beko Broadcasting House, those means by which people overtook government in those days, SAS symbols nibia na umu signal around. Na fe Beko Pikete ewo Jubilee House, the seat of government. Ni ayese bebre. Mesre, we are second and nimu ayesori idea ho to abrofo no. We should begin to find out ni aye any developed countries here for protest be nese. Nancy crowd their mama ni bebre declare some areas be parks be no near there those days in Ghana have as in Cobra sport and bibia ɔtena hɔ fiti anɔpa kosi time or feel say why any demonstration we are na media for abegye n'anum sɛm and as the minister in charge and whoever they want to address no more addressing no Ghana hane Africa ha baby I don't see why yetimi epeja demonstration maybe you choose a very busy route yenim say we will inconvenience innocent many me kaiba could be a course so they chose to use shiashi to demonstrate shiashi route no so say one of the busiest routes yeah madam for be cry o to kwan may say in the flight because demonstrators were at their peak my kwan obefa so obe access airport route ni kra na ya asem yes we can send home our message without causing fear and panic without sane mana de kaka ho ni nyina then na face the country for person mu ya I just a two ka ho ansa no matimi aye then na face the country for person mu ya I just anya access to broadcasting house ansa no matimi aye obeye then you still have a message you would want somebody to hear. You can still do it without gun. Obetimi aya, we hear broadcasting house. Obetimi aya, we hear a Flagstaff house enim Nadia Koya ye best rom. And Chebia 2 weeks ago, and na ye discussed terrorism. E we fi dikesi isu. Na me of a Pratt and Dr. Rich. Near waha near discuss it. One of the things I near can say pa say ya na attacks no e go on me fiase to the bia be na say individual bi no ye ni demonstration bi na say one man bibi sa unim the grand scheme a chassis aye fiase nketenkete sa we discuss it in here we are sure say na Oliver and the team no mutie bi e bia na omu de omunye omadwen say omu fuel any terrorist attack but sabi yes asem kase bia ba ayana frankensis you never know who would want to ride on the platform you create to cause chaos. Ebedu baby na wo no a wo share demonstration as kwa na age wonsem. Ebedu baby na wo share demonstration as kwa na age wonsem. Enti sebe so mu ye Ghana for ampade a bibia mu no ye wo alternative ways of doing the same thing. You can do it without gun ebeye, you can still make the impact you want to make. You can do it without going to the Jubilee House ebeye, why not? You can still do it's the alternative way. There's no one way I say I deal with the one faster way to any. So they should think about the other means by which for making the same thing maybe cry be a more impactful resource than the so many they should be careful. Namasre authorities, Ghana Armed Forces, Ghana Police, those in charge of our security say they should carefully grant some of these rights. Carefully grant some of these rights. Sabi, granting rights without guns near the no promise. So say, mumfa gun in mahwa. So mudi can send this signal and into no. You should not go to sleep and think you know can you say mumfa gun biama ntebia. Yeah, grant mumfa gun biama. You still be on the alert. Who knows? Maybe anaba akumi no be even for munkan leadership no ho there. Until crash say yes yemfe to maybe anon there or the need to akan ho. Na carefully some grant ya monitor mo na mo grant ni carefully yes that crow yeti hati asa na jacket we bi etimi akakoda akokoye jacket. We have to be very very careful in granting right to demonstrate, right to this, right to that no enkase ye ntwem by ye granting the careful, especially from a group like Fix the Country sisi ade mo request na ya akwakoye ade bia menye sure say me of a part mo kro mo ye chinchinche those days kurano they ever requested to go with guns and go to the Jubilee House. I mean yeah, no of why they have led some of these movements before. Massive ones are and they are within the castle. Menye sure say even omumpo omu requested for guns alliance for a CJ nominate then
committee for joint action.
Aye. Menye sure say they ever requested for some of these things and them ranty please your mra
perhaps their motives were too clear.
So these people, what is their motive? Well, your best wrong. Whatever the you see, omani mu aye de na nyom nkwa na team. Na me anim na ebi omukromu some privileges bi asabe da be na ye che me a British High Commissioner enya adaje be kan bi enti ebi omukura mu some privileges bi a ye mu bi kura ye ni sabre ya na ya chi obi road traffic offense a ya chi obi di assemblies hu ni ya chi ba ko dia British High Commissioner mu atimi be kan bi dia it means omukura no they have some level of privileges bi yen ni bi enti please me wo mu nkoka meka yen na me sure so no Oliver no ko British High Commission ho so ko siki asylum the ban easily because already he's won their some of them I mean whether it was a free comment or comment na ma me no any di actually na say o mean and o mean no at least there is an individual Ghanaian just like some of us are or no when your attention of the British High Commissioner me know why na me sure say anyway the cardinal actually me enti ye bestre mo team na ebo me person me bo obi ade because me share that name whether they are actually sign up members or register or say they no mu ye founders or say they but I say Oliver there na ya na edi anim Oliver ni nuanom no sebe enye mo nko na mo te o man animu aye de no me ka ho honorable ka ho me of a party to ade sebe on turn dey with different markets than us but yakoye ni pay ya sebe adrenaline nyansa we media we would find a means of survival ye betwen yes constitutional rule no 4 years say to say na sa ban nsa na nsa no na say feel say it is blamable on aban no a ye kwa in a peaceful way to be akoto na aba ya befie the era of yentwe to the era of yentu aban hu ni ade nya yenya age atum say atwam ndi den na mo ye I mean den na mo kire ye ma mo kwan na me ka state of emergency hijack broadcasting house and now one announcement about constitution has been suspended blah 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 bi na person mo ye ana you see enti mesremu e ba no critical road traffic offense kekekura na unya British High Commissioner man be kan bi ma we e ba no critical you may get some of them to come and say something for you na ye mu bi no na say ma create your how na mo di atum no mo jai hoko mo nwene Ghana for ho mo nwene ma ho mo nwene mofra ho sebe o ma ni mu ayedin a don't compound it ma mo emsa me ye me mu nya de mo entokwasi ye mpo na ye hu ne ye na mo be ye bibi mo ma ni mu he na fidie sebe kwakwa jinse mu na ye nti me de besia na masrese security services ni ade sebe we should not be allowed to do things the way we want more granted rights na mo granting it carefully na mo make sure so obia falls within the remit of the law sabe omukoka ba e be kan nyina nti mo nya careful about it nana ya medas
yo Fixth FM 104.3 who to me take